running, every single thing comes into one. And the medium rating for this is 1, which does give you a beautiful way to understand just how good these guys are. And Jerd continuously holding that top spot. It's interesting to me that actually Riskin is number 2 on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, we had this discussion before where I was like, oh, Gatarga doesn't play the OBJ, it's more going to be Riskin. I'm glad to see that's actually represented now in the stats.
Yeah, I mean, Riskin 1.4, 1.3 for PC, I mean, they're quite 1.3, 1.29, 1.28, like, Riskin and Jerd have jumped up a step or two, but I think Riskin it is always, I think he does the objective in every game mode, I think that's why he features there.
Yeah.
So he does do all the bomb planning, does do all the flag running, and I think Gatarga, yeah, he helps out, but he's more the Slayer. So we'll have to wait and see how things pan out, obviously, over the last one. I want to see every single leaderboard at the end of today. Like, who's been the biggest Slayer? Who's had the highest KDR? Because it all can change still. You know, we saw how close that was, 1.29 to 1.27, 5th and 3rd.
Yeah, and I mean, you know what? Splice are in a big game as well today because they have, you know how in the same case where XL have all of the hopes and dreams of TCM, Splice have all the hopes and dreams of Giants.
Yeah.
And the Giants are going to be in the best position, the dream position, because they're going to know the results of TCM and Vitality, the 2 other people battling from that 6th spot. And so it's basically going to be a point of the Spaniards just sitting there like, no, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. I've got to watch Call of Duty all night, just like you should be doing right now. Warn your parents. Like, just no. No, this is not happening. Warn your roommates, warn your dog. Like, no, I'm not going to walk you, I'm afraid. I'll walk you after the CWL.
Yeah. Put a little note on your dog.
I just realised I could have been encouraging, like, not walking your dog, so just added a little extra.
Always walk your dog.
Walk your dog. Walk your dog, but not yet, because this is the Cold COD World League, and we have got another big game coming up. It is on Fringe. In the breaks, that's a good call. 10-minute walk, or just, like, run around the garden. Like, I don't know how dogs work. But either way, Fringe Search and Destroy begins. And already the Banner Protects are indicating a little bit of a worry about that sniper play.
Okay, so overkill. Thermal straight away being taken away. And actually, I just want to see who did that. That was Dave and Niall there. So, Dave and Niall. So either side of the team's not really wanting it. Flashbang's gone this time. That's an interesting one. Maybe TCM and Shane didn't like that, but very staple bans here. Active Camo, Rapid Fire, Overdrive. Yet see High Caliber. And, I mean, no weapons chose, so, you know, they're going to have the free reign over what they're using. You know, is it an M8 that maybe they can pull out the SVG as long as they're comfortable with it, but surely that last one's going to be High Caliber from Quicker.
You'd assume so.
Yeah, Quicker is, he knows better than to mess around on day 2 of week 9.
Of all the times that you would think about doing it, that would have been the worst one. Truly, yeah, it would have. But we are ready and waiting for this specialist draft to begin. I'm just trying to kind of wrap my head around where they're going to be taking this one, because I can only assume it's going to be very, very, very standard. So your kinetic armors are going to show up. There it is. Heat Wave, Vision Pulse, Glitch perhaps as well. Oh, there it goes. I look very smart. And then your weapons that were left over.
Smart man.
Oh, truly, yeah.
Glitch comes in for both sides. Vision Pulse yet to be picked up.
Usually Vision Pulse and Glitch are like...
Wave.
Yeah, usually Vision Pulse and Glitch are like kind of interchangeable, but
that's right, yeah. It's
because
kind
of the bans,
the
we're going to be seeing like no
almost.
active camo, and so they're like, right, screw it.
I like the fact no weapons have been picked up. I think S&D, your abilities are so much stronger.
I mean, you should almost never pick up a weapon unless there's no abilities available to you, and they do have that option for Vision Pulse, and they're going to take it as well. Yeah, I mean, it's either a case of in Search and Destroy, you either have the abilities taken away from you, or you go ahead and just rock the weapons. We are going to be seeing the classes created, and I'd love to know your expectations into this one. Do you think we're going to be seeing TCM just kind of have that fire lit, or is it too late for TCM?
I think S&D is such a team-based game mode. I think, again, the addition of Dave is a great player, but it's not the chemistry you've had and you've worked for 8 weeks. So I just think TCM have got everything going for them right now. The hunger, their passion, you know, blood, sweat, tears, everything put into one. I just think for them to let it slip now, I think they will win this purely to kind of say, look, we've done it, we've done our job, it's now up to the rest of the teams to decide whether we qualify, and we've done all we can. But I spoke to Niall last night, straight after the show, and he said, do you know what, the biggest regret? Losing to LDLC. We should have nailed it. You know, in week 8.
Yeah.
And he,
I mean, that was a crushing loss.
Himself.
That was a crushing loss.
Yeah.
And I mean, we outlined it there at week 8, just saying that this is probably one of, if not the most important game for them, because if they were to concede that, they had to beat the following teams of this week, which we already have seen them fall quite swiftly to the boys from Infused, and now today we are going to be seeing them battling out once more against Excel. They're tougher matchups than LDLC. They fell to LDLC. It kind of blows your mind, but we are going to be seeing them give it a go. They fell into a 3-0 stomp to Infused, and now we're going to be seeing what TCM can do up against the wall at this point.
Yeah, I mean, when your head's telling you one thing, and part of me, I just want almost TCM to, what I just said, do what they can, and at least give it their all and win. And then, the rest of the teams, if Vitality can put up a win, Giants as well, I just want to see kind of how it all pans out. And I'm kind of almost too eager to see the end of the show, and I think I need to enjoy every single moment of it, because after today, we're going to obviously have a very small break till the weekend, of course, when Bryce is just joining us. But before we go into that, let's talk about this map. It's Fringe and it's S&D, and I love this new this map.
Isn't it beautiful? Our producer was showing it off. It's gorgeous.
It is absolutely incredible, and a lot slower, nice build up there. And I like the angles. I'm one of those. When I'm taking a picture, I like to get low to the ground and do a little bit of movement as well.
Yeah, you got an Instagram?
I have.
You got your IG?
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
I like to take really cheesy angles as well.
It's Phil with 7.
Of course it is. Mr. Phil with 7. Soon you'll no longer be Momo, you'll be Phil with 7. But we begin right here, right now. Just our second map of our first game of our final week, day 2 of the Call of Duty World League, presented by PS4. And we begin on S&D Fringe. CCM have picked up the win before. Can they do it again? Can they make it 2-0 in the series?
Oh my God!
Oh, Brahan has just landed a fantastic nade, strategically placed between the butt cheeks of Zed.
What on earth did that come from? Okay, anyway, the best grenade I've seen in a long time from Brahan. But equally, Dave has made a first pick as well on Zed for his team. 3v3 though for now. See what's going on a little bit closer to the action. Shane's getting in the mix, and this is all going down at A. Look at that.
I mean, this is going to be a bit of a tight situation for them to overcome. It looks like they're actually going to be backing away. It looks like they're kind of back to the drawing board. That didn't feel right. Didn't want to kind of just funnel their way in towards A that way. Instead, they take some mid-control. Bomb going towards actually the train side of things. That's exciting.
Uh-oh.
But look at this. This is a very good read from Excel. The backs are all turned. They're going to spot the bomb towards Peaches, but he's not got the kill. Finally towards Elben, traded out by Nile. Things are about to get very, very bloody very fast. And Excel have done all they need to do. Or have they? It's one. Not going to be the second. Brain was there. And actually Brain, an integral cog in the Excel machine, in order to ensure that first round goes their way.
Yeah, that kind of flank from behind, just from Excel, they didn't really, as a full squad, it was 3 versus 3 at the time, and just outnumbered them, outwitted them. As soon as they knew that kind of junkyard was clear, they outsmarted them and just said, look, they've rotated, let's push it, let's get them, let's shoot them in the back, easy kills.
Very smart move from Excel.
Okay, so first round does go in favour of the boys of Excel. And Brain's actually picked up 2. I'm going to stay on board with him, see what he's using. He's